Yeah.
I give you my gold, my silver, my precious metals. You give me some money, and then we go about our way. Versus, yeah, but yes, you got to change your laws. You got to do this. You got to add that.
Why is always America that want to change someone's like features? You dress like this when they took over Native Americans, cut your hair, you gotta wear outfits and shit.
Yeah, but I think it's that obsession with conquering, man. A real obsession with conquering and making people assimilate to your culture. That's like the ultimate, I guess, the ultimate victory, you could say, man.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of look at it like, you remember Royce Gracie versus Matt Hughes? What submission hold was that, Matt? It was an arm bar or a leg lock?
Yeah.
And he said he didn't want to break his arm.
He didn't want to break his arm?
Yeah, he said he didn't. I think he just settled for the TKO, hit him to the rough stop. Because Royce didn't want to tap him, man. He was like, I didn't want to break his arm.
Yeah.
So I just TKO, just hit him to the rough, stopped it or whatever. And Gracie was like, and they was like, oh, how you feel about like getting dominant in your own style? And he was like, it don't bother me. He said that's what we created it for.
Yeah.
You know, he said it kind of proves that our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the best fighting style, you know.
And so Matt Hughes was like, I just use wrestling.
Yeah. So kind of look at it like that.
Damn, talk about Matt Hughes. I feel bad for that man.
Then he had like a train crash or something.
I think the bushes were too high where he could see the train, and you had to like keep moving forward to like peek out.
Yeah.
And then I think he was too close and got hit.
He couldn't hear nothing. Like ain't no indication on true or nothing. Like, wow.
Or maybe it was just too fast.
Yeah, he peeked out in there.
But,
wow.
You know, and now he has like a stutter and
a head injury. Right?
Head injury and I feel. I think a whole bunch of people will feel bad for him. He's not the same.
So, what did he? Fill me in on this situation because I remember when it happened in the Kobe dude. What's his name? The Trump dude, Kobe. What's his name?
Trump dude?
Yeah, the Trump guy.
Kobe Bryant?
No, the MMA fighter, Kobe.
Oh, Colby.
That's his name, right?
Kobe Carrington?
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
He had some thing where he was kind of like not making fun of him, but he was like good for him or whatever. Damn. Yeah, because he's like, he did something. I don't know. Like, he ever been accused of something crazy? Because I know that the Kobe dude, he was on some, good for him. He did something. I was like, I remember like a while back, I just wanted to see if you knew anything about that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because he's pretty much like, that's good for him. I'm not going to sit there.
Wrong.
He made it seem like Matt Hughes was like some piece of shit or something, like he did something.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just wanted to see if you knew, because I was
maybe the injury was the best thing to happen.
yeah, because I'm like, damn, dude just got injured. You want some good for him? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He did end up stating what it was in the article. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I just feel bad. Like he was like this. He was giving like unique detail about what was going on with him, and he was like, I even thought about ending my own life, and
all because of that injury.
Yeah, because you're not the same. You're not thinking the same. You're probably having suicidal thoughts.
He could walk and everything.
He could walk. He could walk, talk, but it's not. Man, he's still working out, but he's still a little bit off.
Of course, yeah. An injury like that, and plus he's an older guy on top of that.
Yeah,
shit might never get the same.
Yeah. But what can you do? Like when you go through that
ain't nothing
type of injury.
Ain't nothing you can do, man.
You could probably like keep on with therapy and try and keep progressing in your life and shit.
All that, like therapy helps, but it depends on you at the same time. Your mindset for that. Your mindset for that.
But also, like you say mindset, but imagine you going through that, and your brain doesn't have the ability for the mindset, because
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Matt Hughes is a wrestler, and basically wrestlers, their mind can push past their body.
That's my whole point. Like, ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Depending on how you feel each day, that depends on you, how your mindset is. That's what ain't nothing you can do once you're in that situation. Yeah.
I don't know.
Your mindset is going to determine if you can keep pushing, if you want to, like, when thoughts coming into your head, that's all in your mind. Only you can determine how you're going to feel As far as I'm not talking about your body getting better, but how you go out today, how you choose to live the rest of your life.
Um, I had I had suicidal thoughts, and it was like, isn't it, you can make all the choices in the world, right? You make a choice, you do this thing, and you get in the zone, and you can forget about it a little bit. But I can only imagine if you have a head injury. But with me, it was like recurring OCD type thoughts,
Yeah.
where it was happening every minute by the second of my brain telling me to kill myself. So I knew it wasn't real, but it felt real. And then there's like physical things that happen to you when you're going through this.
Yeah.
You know, you get sweats, you're something is stopping you. But I can only imagine having a head injury that's telling you to do this.
A guy like that, yeah. At least he can still like go to the gym and do his. I don't know what he do now.
I think he just works out and has like sponsorships, and he just takes pictures of people.
You know, you should be good then. As far as like, I don't know, financially, did you see look out for him still or not? Because you know Dana White still got a few of them guys he'll pay every night like a lounge.
Well, he stopped paying.
Matt,
I think he stopped paying Chuck Liddell, Stephen Bonner.
you told me he was doing that for Tyson at one point.
Probably.
Mm.
Who wouldn't want to do that for Tyson?
Mm.
You know, former. If you had like who's like your idol that you saw someone as you were a child?
Oh man, did I ever had that, man? Like, because my family ever since I was a day high, they always beat it into me. Don't idolize no celebrity or nothing like that. So I'm trying to figure that I ever really have. Like, let me just tell you someone I probably admired.
Yeah.
I can't say as far as I was a kid, but I could say like as far as like
who you admire now?
Like in high school, I looked up to who was a guy like I was into basketball at the time. Say like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, guys like Ali.
All right, so
Yeah,
imagine Ali was still alive, down his luck, homeless,
yeah.
and then you rich, but this guy is like walking around telling all the stories, and still Ali, but it's not Ali.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fighters actually.
Yeah,
a lot of boxers, MMA guys.
Nate Diaz.
There's a lot of guys like that. You go in the gym somewhere, you walk by the guy not knowing he was the man back in the 70s or whatever. Yeah. Oh, one of the first UFC tournament guys.
You got the slurred speech, kind of crazy. And
like, I heard that about I think it was Kevin Randleman when he passed away. Was it Kevin Randleman or it was one of some guy? I think it was Kevin Randleman, and everyone was RP, and I forgot. I think Melvin Gallard was like, I think he was going off like on his fake love of support, and he said a lot of y'all used to see the guy at the gym. I used to walk by him and not say nothing, and now y'all want to RP and all of that. Yeah. So I was just going off like that. That's common for a lot of athletes and celebrities.
People only care when you die, and then afterwards it's like DMX.
You're a star when you die.
Like
I think his situation was a little different because I always seen people show love to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he going through his drug addiction, Jay-Z paying for his rehab and taking care of him. I always heard people say good things about him.
He's one of my favorite rappers, but I used to get like annoyed every time he would like fall off and just go into a crack binge.
Yeah, that shit was Yeah, I like X, man. Yeah.
I was like, of all the fucking drugs, but then you hear the story of how he got laced from his mentor.
That was fucked up. That was a fucked up story, man.
Yeah.
Piece of shit, dude, man.
Don't smoke anybody's shit.
Piece of shit, dude, man. Yeah, that's tough, man. I read that like, damn, man. That's all this time. I think he was just, I don't know, trying some credible.
Yeah.
Man.
And then he just, chasing that dragon.
Chasing
that dragon.
It be like that, man. Yeah, I always wanted to have a bike because when he had that Rough Rider anthem.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a Rough Rider so bad. I wanted like the I remember my sister had the T-shirt. I used to always wanted to wear it, but she said, "No, you ain't wear it. Let me wear it to school, man. All the kids gonna think I'm cool."
I used to wear the
Rough
50
Rider.
Cent hoodie.
The G Unit joint.
Mhm.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I said something fucked up. It was like a G Unit, and then it was like a whole bunch of shit going around in circles,
Yeah.
but in the middle was like a little hole, and she was like, "Why are you wearing that?" I was like, "So I could have a." So I could tell people where to aim for.
You lied. You really said that?
Yeah, I don't know if I was joking at the time, but I said that and I got yelled at.
I remember yeah, there were people walking outside with the little bulletproof vest. Like one of my favorite like hip hop shirts, I could say, the Rough Rider. I liked it. This shit got banned from schools, man. The Young Jeezy Snowman shirt, man.
Oh yeah, why?
Can't ban the Snowman.
What,
It said,
promotes
I think,
cocaine?
cocaine, heroin. It said something like everything white or something. It was something on the snowman and like everything, and it had like the snowman had like a blue bandana.
I guess.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites, man. Can't ban the snowman.
And I was wearing a bandana on the regular.
Yeah, let me see if I could Google that shirt, man.
I remember I used to see TikToks when everybody was wearing the mask, and a black dude used to go up to white people. He's like, "What up, blood? What up, blood?" And then his white people was like, "Hi." How you doing, blood?
Oh,
What set you in? It's like, I'm not in the set.
Oh man, I'm trying to look for the one I can remember, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, they don't got the original. Is it right, man? The snowman shirts, man. Those are cool, man. The Trapper Die.
Who you think is winning versus De La Hoya and GSP?
I thought GSP would have bust them up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It seemed like people was like, some people were saying, De La Hoya. I'm like, y'all serious? I said, dude, I'd be surprised if he even lift his arm up. De La Hoya.
Yeah, I'm assuming De La Hoya is like 50 and.
Yeah. I said GSP will bust him up unless he want to be nice to the guy or whatever.
And GSP been still training.
Yeah. I thought GSP would have bust him up.
Nowadays, that GSP not training. So
it sucks though, man. I wish that fight could go on. GSP get some easy money, you know, win or lose, draw or boring or exciting. And he would have got some big money, but
you know sometimes
Uncle
you just
Dana.
want to fight your idols.
Uncle Dana, you know.
Like if I got to perform with like a Dave Chappelle or even be near him,
yeah, you gonna take your shot,
I'll
man.
take it.
Yeah, I'll open up for you. Yeah,
but then if you sign to other people, you gotta stop that.
Yeah.
And that's many of the cases.
I just want guys to boss up more on these damn contracts, man. Stop signing these shitty ass contracts when you can't get out of, bro. Like if you're gonna make sure it's a buyout option for you, man. Like, hey,
do a Randy Couture.
Yeah. Like the reason they getting away with this because too many of these guys are like, I get it though, but a lot of them are too concerned and scared. You know, I get it.
Yeah,
because they're not making too much money, you know, so they don't really want to go up against the system. And next thing you know, they spending all these fees on court cases, or they can't get no big paydays, you know. And UFC still got the monopoly as far as Las Vegas going MMA. Like they the only MMA that do shows over there.
No Bellator?
Nah. Because that's when the Fertitta brothers had it. You know, they had the biggest casinos.
Yeah.
And the fights used to be at casinos. Some other MMA promotions could go to another casino. But it used to be like, I can remember reading like them threatening them smaller casinos. We out price shy or whatever, you know. They got allow one of these other MMA promotions to come to Vegas and do fights.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I can remember reading something like that.
I mean, I guess you had to do that at the time, but like you know, promote more MMA.
Yeah, I think they're the only MMA and that be in Vegas.
Sometimes the public gotta speak up, like just like with WWE, the public speaks up all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
And noticing a lot of it gets ignored, some of it comes through, and you gotta act accordingly.
Remember, people they got access to the bottom dollar. They gonna head them. They don't want spending the money, you know. The fan, like you said, they're fair, but I noticed when it comes to MMA, a lot of fans they're more fan of the promotion more than the sport itself. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Fans, MMA fans, they fans of the UFC letter.
They call MMA UFC.
Yeah. Fans are more they more fan of the actual UFC than the actual sport of MMA, you know?
I'm pretty sure if you go to like another company and you do MMA, you're like, you're that UFC guy, right?
Yeah.
You do the UFC?
Yeah, no, that's a promotion. I do MMA. yeah. So that's the thing too. The MMA fans, it's good. I like that they're loyal, but at the same time, you're supposed to be a fan of the sport more than the actual promotion. You know?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's a little bit opposite of boxing. They're a fan of the fighters more than the actual sport. You know?
And then there's so many, promotions with that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. You're watching a different promotion. Like I got fucking subscriptions to ESPN, then I have a subscription to Danzon, and then
it's the same thing with MMA. UFC, ONE FC, Rising, Bellator. What's the M whatever M1 Global? Yeah, it's the same thing. A gang of promotions. But the only thing is, most of the talent is at the UFC.
At least they don't have mainly you're gonna be paying or going to go watch the UFC.
Yeah, that's where most of the time is at.
There's not really a big fight that I could go somewhere else and see.
Nah.
Like, I can't even think.
Nah.
Who would you see outside the UFC that's actually making noise?
I'm a fan. I watch all of this shit. But
don't say Michael Venom Page.
Oh yeah, I definitely I like watching him. I like Douglas Lima. I like all of this shit. As far as paying money, no.
Yeah.
I ain't even too many UFC fights I will pay for. So I definitely know ain't no other fights outside of UFC I'll pay for.
I be seeing memes of Dana White. It's like, I'm gonna catch these streamers.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna catch. And then there's like number one streamer, Khabib.
Did he ever actually arrest? Because I remember he was going then like, I'm not going to be nice this time. When we catch you guys, I'm going to do some jail time and all that. But did he ever catch someone?
I know he like bullied the bar.
Yeah.
Because they were streaming. They were streaming, then pay for shit.
You got to pay like certain tax rights.
They was talking shit on social media.
Yeah. I used to go to Applebee's. I go to like whatever bar. It was this spot in Harlem. I forgot where it's at. A nice spot where they be showing all them shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I illegal streamed that whole Dustin Poirier Conor joint. My peoples called me over. I was like, yeah, these streaming fights, man. There's only a few. But back then, I could probably say I'll pay for every fight. But now it's only a few fights that I will actually pay for.
Yeah, it's funny. Khabib was like, I never pay. I only. The main dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he didn't fight. He didn't fight a lot.
Yeah. You would think, because he went on like a crazy winning streak.
Yeah.
And when I checked, I said he only had 3 defenses. I already thought he had like 7 or something.
Mm-hmm. I was like 13 defenses.
Because then he went like before he got the title shot, then he went on like 10 fight winning streak before he actually fought for a title.
Yeah. And we're never gonna see the Khabib versus this guy, Tony.
Oh yeah. That'd have been dope, but Tony now, I don't know.
You saw him fight the guy?
No.
Damn.
That's his third loss, right?
Yeah, but
he look good or my problem with him is he was always getting by on toughness, and I'm like, eventually you're gonna find some fighters that ain't gonna work on.
It's just gonna get chipped.
Yeah. I said because I'm like, damn, he takes a beating.
Mm-hmm.
He was always winning though, but I was like, you can't be like getting hit like that though.
Khabib said he was like, you get hit way too much,
too easy. Yeah.
I think Justin Gaethje cracked it.
I was the guy that beat him.
Yeah,
that ended that streak, right?
Yeah,
it was Gage. Okay,
he was getting hit very hard. I think he was getting caught with a jab. And he was just like shaking his head, and he just kept on trying to go. His body wasn't trying to let him, but
man, that's a crazy fighting style he had.
But stoppage, Gaethje, decision with Oliveira,
and another decision. Yeah.
But they ended up saying like retirement.
Yeah.
I don't think retirement.
How old is he?
He's old. 37, I think.
Oh, yeah, he can still keep going, but his time at the top may be over.
Paul Felder said something that he's like, I don't want to be like I love the guy. I don't want to be like Cowboy doing one too many fights, like past my prime. And he's like noticing that I feel like I'm probably in my prime. I'm not one too many fights. I'd rather be one less than one too many.
I get it.
And he has a job. He's a commentator.
It's cool, man. But another thing is too, them guys that's like getting like big money, it's gonna be hard for them because they're getting like flat rates. Like it's kind of hard for a guy like even though he stops, but if he has the right offer like Chuck Liddell, he's gonna fight again.
Yeah.
If he keeps hearing people offering 800,000, 500,000, it's gonna be kind of hard to say no to something that you've been doing your whole life. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, fight who? Okay, I'll fight you again, Tito or Frank Man. He getting 300,000. He's like, yeah, that's the easy money.
Yeah.
So I understand them guys, but the guys that's probably not getting that much, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why like if you have that type of career, like we got bullshit jobs and shit.
Oh yeah.
And we pay for retirement, and we're doing that with bullshit job. They could easily do that from one paycheck. They can max that shit out, so when the time comes, they have a paycheck to take care of them.
Yeah.
Or go to another fucking country where they have free healthcare and they get taken care of.
Like these kind of deals they sign with managers and gyms and all that, because it's a documentary. It's a box counterpunch, and they got a lot of the boxers talking about the business, and Bernard Hopkins is there breaking down the paycheck, and he's like, it might seem like a lot, you hit $1 million, but 20% goes to the promoter. Then you gotta pay your trainer, whatever percentage, 3%. If you win a belt, you gotta pay 3%. Now, if you got 4 belts, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%. Your sparring partners, and I'm like, he said, yeah, $1 million turned into 80,000 real quick.
But like I said, they get paid more than any of us, any other normal Joe. Yeah, and if they want to, they can invest.
And think about it. Yeah, it's easy to say invest, but you got to know what to invest too. A lot of athletes went broke investing. You never heard of the basketball? I think it was Antoine Walker. Basketball. A lot of them dudes be going broke investing into the wrong shit. Accountants.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett I think he got fucked over by his accountant.
Damn.
Millions, tens of millions. So yeah.
You gotta trust your yup.
In words of Notorious B.I.G., more money, more problems, man. The more money you just get a whole new set of problems.
Yeah.
The misconception life gets easier. It gets easier to an extent, but you get a whole nother problem that you ain't used to the point where you'll be like, damn, I'd rather deal with the problems I had when I was broke.
Or maybe you're going through the problems, but you're living in a larger scale.
Yeah.
Like you're not doing a Khabib, where you live in a village where there's no internet, nothing, and you want to live a simple life.
They mismanaging it. A lot
living baller life.
A lot of them mismanaging their money, and a lot of them is getting fucked over. You
be Shaquille O'Neal that could spend $1 million in a day.
He's good because he got consistent money coming in and deals and everything. Yeah, so he can do that.
He could do that, but normal people normal people that's beside him is trying to live like that.
No.
And there's that's
the thing too. I don't want to paint the thing. That's what a lot of the fighters are doing, but I just wanted to put it out there. A lot of them ain't getting the kind of money people think.
There's a girl out there, right? She has an OnlyFans. It's called the H Street podcast.
Yeah.
And this girl gets insane amount of money. She has 30 million, and she's just like her wedding dress is 50,000.
She has a net worth of 30 million.
She buying a Birkin bag for 50,000. Her house is $30 million. I mean, if your house is $30 million, your net worth is $30 million. So that just if you liquidate
what's her name, man?
Trisha Paytas.
Paytas.
And she's living that baller life, but she's like a reality star.
American YouTube chick. Oh, weird looking girl. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can keep talking. Go ahead, do your thing.
No, I'm just, I'm trying to envision the hate that will come with the weird looking girl. She got pissed off at Joe Rogan.
Nah, because I remember like it was something going wrong like, on a YouTube and people like making fun of her looks.
Yeah.
She looks cool when she doll herself up, but like a lot of celebrities and shit. Yeah, net worth for 25 million.
She had
that's what they're saying.
A botched boob job.
Oh yeah, she had to redo it.
I don't think she did redo it. I think it just looks fucked up now. Remember Hi, My Name is T?
No.
No? Damn.
Oh, what? I see 4 million and the other one was saying 25. Hold on. Let's see what's more credible. See, I rather trust Forbes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Another one that's saying 4. Okay, she living.
She making money.
Nah, she making money. Probably still need to pay it off. Pretty sure she got some endorsement sponsored checks.
We gotta make it OnlyFans.
I'm pretty sure she good. Nah, man, like I tell you, that only works with people with a name, man. People don't make. Oh shit!
What?
I'm hearing Andre Ward come out of retirement for Canelo. I gotta check these news. Now that's a fight I'll pay for.
Yeah.
I will pay for that. Even if I could stream it for free, I'll still pay for that.
I mean, you just have to get the DAZN. You don't even have to. I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay $60. I just went to the DAZN app and like.
I hate DAZN. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't.
Not hate, but they cool. They cool.
I think it's like $100 a year.
Yeah. But I remember like when the whole pandemic happened, people was trying to pull their money. They said, you ain't leaving the zone. You trying to leave us? Hold on. Yeah, they cool, man. Yeah.
But,
that's dope, man.
Has Andre Ward ever lost? Probably some bullshit, right?
Nah.
No?
He had that one close fight with the first Kovalev fight.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought that he lost.
And apparently he did all this with one arm.
Yeah. He always got some elbow or shoulder shit going on with him.
I think he always had that.
Yeah, he always got like some shoulder type shit going on.
That's what he said on the Rogan Experience.
Oh, he was on Rogan?
Yeah.
This is old?
Probably like the beginning of the pandemic. Just saying that I guess in the beginning of his career his shoulder was torn.
Okay.
Just never got fixed.
He's the last American to get a gold medal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last one, man, I think 2004, wasn't it?
But we will always rock basketball.
We always what basketball?
Rock basketball. We do good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm assuming, is basketball an Olympic sport?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I don't know how.
That's great, man. Should say that to them people playing Pong.
People love Pong.
They got that shit. Not more than basketball.
It's an Asian thing.
I'll be like, they was trying to take boxing out of Olympics. I'm like, y'all taking that, but y'all still got the Pong shit? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all still got the darts Olympics?
Serious?
No, I don't know. I'm just talking shit, bro. Like, I remember like on sports channels, they be having, I'm like, people really watching people fish? It's like a little sport league, and I'm like you could be there forever. You really gonna sit there and watch another man fish?
Find it relaxed.
No, that's cool doing it or whatever, but
yeah,
it's like watching paint dry, bro. I like the fish, but I'm not gonna sit there and watch you fish. Maybe if I'm right there with you and I'm picking up some tips or something, but just to be on TV. They got bowling, like a bowling league.
I'd rather play Wii fish.
Yeah, anything Wii league. I'd rather do.
Yeah. you know that the Olympics is going on in Japan, right?
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah. My mind was a little issue going on.
And they don't want no BLM type deals.
Interesting.
Like no politics.
I was supposed to read up on it. I never follow up on it. Did any follow up? Did they ever give a statement why or? Because
there's problems going on over there. Why are they building a stadium? And like,
who's building a stadium?
Japan.
They building a stadium over there.
Yeah.
And there's problems. Like what kind of problems? Like they put the people.
Like the nuclear waste inside the water.
You know, what that have to do with?
Why aren't they like rushing to solve this problem?
Oh, the people are saying that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it had nothing to do with the Black Lives Matter, though.
No, the Olympic is saying that no shirts, no BLM.
Yeah.
Like I think you would never do another Olympic.
They never gonna do another Olympic deal.
No. If you do anything that has BLM in it, you can't do the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but they never really gave no real reason. Okay.
That there's no political standings, and
Japan don't do political standings.
I guess they believe the Olympics shouldn't be a part of that.
No, that's their thing, though. Like in the country, do you know, or they don't do political statements and none of that stuff?
I don't know.
That's why I'm trying to make some sense of it. Yeah, I'll do some research on it.
But then I seen like a lot of black TikTokers that would be like, yeah, it makes sense. But I was like, to me, I was like, but you had the two black dudes doing the fist on the first and second thing for the gold medal. That was Black Panther.
In Japan?
No.
Oh, you just talking about the Olympics in general?
Yeah,
political statements, definitely been made in the Olympics.
And then you had Germany when Hitler was there.
I think Jess Owens,
he lost to the black dude.
Yeah, Jess Owens. I think that was the one when he was standing.
Yeah.
That was Jess Owens, I believe. Yeah.
Same shit.
The racetrack. Yeah, it definitely been political statements in the Olympics.
That's a political statement.
Yeah. I was just trying to they never really gave no real reason. They just said they didn't want it. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into that. That could be a problem probably for America. Because I know some athletes, or I guess for certain sports or whatever, said they may not attend.
They what?
They might not attend the Olympics, and that could be a problem for America. I don't know about the black people around the rest of the world, like France and all that. I don't know. So yeah, I was just curious. I need to research some of that.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Smart at this podcast.
Nah, it's cool. I forgot all about it. I remember reading about it. No BLM stuff or whatever at the Olympics, and I remember certain athletes was like, "That we ain't going, we ain't attending," and I'm like, that could be a problem for America.
How about have you seen Invincible yet?
No, I heard it was fine. I think part of the first episode. I think I seen the first episode.
Yeah. I see a lot of things like Omni-Man versus Superman.
That's like they did in Superman and Invincible, right?
Yeah.
The Omni-Man.
Because he's practically.
Yeah, it practically is like the DC guys.
I was like, I know, like if Superman is maxed out, he will win. But I feel like Omni-Man, he put
up a fight, right?
I think he would kill Superman.
What's his strength based on?
I mean,
Superman, it's kind of hard to beat him because of that yellow sun shit.
Yeah. Do
he got anything similar to power him up, like Omni-Man or whatever? Or he's just strong? Did they really get into details of their power?
No. Okay. It's a brand new show.
So you could just be like, he could be like unlimited strength from anywhere. All right.
But the thing that I see is what Superman died from not Darkseid. He died from Deathstroke? No, that's Deathstroke. Some Gray Hulk looking motherfucker.
Oh, the Gray Hulk? Okay.
Doomsday.
Okay.
He died from Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday can't die either.
Yeah. And I was like, to me, Omni-Man will kill Superman because he doesn't. There's no wait. There's no filling out process. He's just gonna go straight to killing you. You know, he's gonna go straight to punching the hole through you.
That's why we need to. When they work on some more seasons, you got to get into details of the power so it can be easier breakdown.
I think they was going more
because you need to know the limits of strengths and where you can go, and
they were going more detailed to the story.
Because definitely anyone you can't just punching a hole through Superman chest,
unless you have magic.
That's what I'm saying. I guess that's something they can work on. It's a new show, man. Yeah. It's great, man. It's definitely got me entertained. I just need to sit down and watch it.
They got renewed for season 2 and 3.
Yeah, I heard everyone was talking about.
Mhm.
People kept telling me, "Oh, watch it, Tim, watch it." I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I looked at the animation at first and was like, man, I ain't watching this shit. Look cheesy. Look like Joseph scribbling his notepad.
That's why I don't like telling anybody, well, you should watch it. And they never do until like years later.
Nah, I mean, that's what I naturally do, man.
Yeah.
I watched Game of Thrones when the last season was coming out. Everyone, all these years, Game of Thrones, I'm like, okay.
Do you start with season 8?
No.
Okay.
I went all the way back to the beginning when I heard they was working on the last season. I remember in that summertime, 2019 was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that spring, that winter time. No, 2018. That winter, that fourth quarter of 2018, I started watching it. I was at a friend house and me, her, and her sister and friends, we were just like binge watching that shit. I think after the second episode, I'm like, yo, this shit is all right. This show is cold, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this show is cold. That's a cold ass show, man.
I was like, it's gonna be a regular show. Someone's gonna save the dad.
I love it, man. Bodies were dropping. I like shit like that.
I was like, he's gonna be my favorite. Someone's gonna come
every time
save
you
him.
like someone else did something grimy, you like, I can't get with him, bro.
They had him on the guillotine. I was like, someone's gonna save him.
Like
they didn't save him.
Sansa, I hated all of them. How you want to family, like your sister, like all for this bum was Godfrey, bro.
Did you eventually start liking her, or you just?
Yeah, I started liking her towards the end, but everyone around me like, nah, fuck that bitch for life.
After the raping, and...
yeah, I was like, okay, man. I think everyone was liking who's the outcast brother? What was his name?
The bastard.
Yeah,
Jon Snow.
Yeah, everyone was liking Jon Snow and Arya. Yeah, it was cool, man. I liked it. It was a real show. Like, there's no good guys in this, man.
Yeah.
That's my kind of show. Like,
or there'll be a good guy, then they'll turn to a villain.
Everyone got something. Yeah.
Turn to a good guy.
Like, when you doing stuff like this in war, ain't no fucking good guy. Like, y'all be a fucking fool. Think America is the good guys going to war fighting these terrorists. I bet you they terrorizing them guys too, man.
And then you have the incest queen brother.
Man. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. The ending.
That's
I wanted them to get a fucking brutal death, but they die peacefully in a way. They die together, holy. I said no. They're supposed to get their head chopped off.
But you didn't like the guy with the no hand. You didn't like him, the brother.
The no hand.
I understand.
That's the one that kicked Brian off the Was it Brian?
It's the one that was holding the queen at the end.
Who was holding the queen at the end?
The incest. The
brother.
Yeah, like him.
I went through phases of liking him.
Yeah. Like
the only people I could say I consistently liked through the show was Arya and Jon. Everyone else had me hopping back and forth. The midget Lancaster was cool. He knew how to politic.
Yeah.
He knew how to politic, man.
I liked the Arya until the end. It seemed like she had all this power, all this ability to do stuff, and then at the end, she just died out.
Oh yeah. That fits like how they were setting up for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't really like
she had like
not
powers.
going for the attention. She was more like, I'm gonna get some revenge, you know.
Mm-hmm. She had powers of changing to people, but she rarely did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what's the whole point of her learning all that shit?
I think that was all the purpose, just to get up on the family revenge. Remember the guy that set up the other brother and the mother? What was that family? Remember you're supposed to marry one of the daughters, but you end up messing with the other girl?
Yeah.
And so I can give her someone else or something, another son or something.
Mm-hmm.
That sealed their fate right there.
And then they stabbed Rob Snow.
Yeah, at the damn dinner and shit, they caught them, man.
The Red Wedding.
That was an amazing show. Game of Thrones, man. That's how shows.
It wasn't until the end.
The ending. They supposed to all that promotion about winter coming and the White Walkers. I expected that war to be so long and take up some episodes. That shit like went too quick for me.
I think they were expecting it too long. The writer didn't have anything else to write. He was like, I don't know. So he was like, I trust the creative power to the directors. And directors was like, I'm gonna rush this.
Man.
So
don't ever rush shit, man. That's what happened. The same rush. I said that war, y'all, as much as I promoted, that shit went too quick, you know.
Just like the Justice League, just like
You can't be rushing shit.
yeah, you
man.
can't rush.
Yeah, you cannot be rushing. Yeah, so I'll definitely wait to see that spinoff. That's how shows need to be done. I'm tired of the typical saving the day. I think we talked about this all the time. That's like I say, my favorite anime is the comedy good kill. Main characters are dying. I said that's what shows need to be. Like this whole, all the friends stay together to the end. Like to me, that's bullshit. That don't happen in war. That don't happen in battle.
I think I watched
you know,
was that Prison High School? The thing you saw?
Oh yeah, that shit is so funny for me, man.
I seen one that was like, we're gonna be friends forever, and they're like holding hands. There's two schoolgirls, and then zombies came up and grabbed the girl. He's like, "Get the fuck off me, bitch!" Kicking her down. He's like, "What?"
Yeah, the prison school. That shit is funny, but
was that one or High School to Death?
No, you probably told my High School to Death.
Yeah,
there's a different one called Prison School. It's like one of those perverted kind of animes. The school principal or whatever she is terrorizing and whooping their ass, and they liking all that shit because they see her titties bouncing up. It's one of those shows.
The Prison High School?
Yeah, the Prison School. Yeah, it's one of those shit. It's one I
gotta be a creep and watch.
That shit is funny. It's just like the facial expressions and shit, man. It's normally I don't really like shit like that, but
yeah,
the facial expressions and way how they be talking to each other, bro. Yeah,
I think I sent it to you and I sent it to Dre. It was a girl was like, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did this. Now you have to punish me." And he's like, "No, I cannot." And the girl was like, he's like, "I knew you didn't have it in you. I was just joking anyway." And he's like, and then the other girl turned to the other girl's face and she's like dead serious, and she was like, "I will do what you summoned," and then slapped the sheets. That shit was bouncing back and forth.
Oh shit! Nah, I definitely see that.
I don't know what show it was from, but you catch good shows on TikTok. That's one thing I learned.
Oh man. Shit, speaking, I'm waiting for some more, man. One show I'm waiting on was the Ozark, man. I love that show on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's another show I caught late.
I
heard people talking about it. I started watching because of the pandemic.
Who's the girl who raped the son?
In Ozark?
Yeah.
It's the girl that raped the son? Or you mean the brother that had sex with her? Did someone got raped in there?
I think a girl forced themselves on the son. That's why I heard.
Who, Marty's son?
The main guy.
The main guy. He has a little son, like 12 years old. I don't remember him getting raped.
I think it was the girl who was like stealing and shit.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I don't think she got raped though. I know like the main character, Marty, his wife, her brother came over and the girl had a romantic relationship with the brother. You seen it? Oh, you know shit. Now I fucked it up.
I was kind of glued to it when the dude who was smacking the wife, the drug dealers grabbed the dude and threw him off.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm for this.
That's a dope show, man. That was another show I like, man. Ozark. I'm waiting for that last season. I think that's the thing with Netflix with the shows. They're not gonna try to stretch it out too long, you know.
I think they're gonna.
I think it's kind of good though. I mean, this is the last season for Ozark. I just finished watching the Castlevania last season. I liked it. Yeah, I like the Castlevania, man. But I guess it's good it leaves before it starts putting a bad taste in your mouth, you know. Yeah. Before they stretch it out too long.
Oh, that's the last of the Castlevania?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
It's. I forgot what to say.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking of more shows, man. I'm waiting for that Game of Thrones spinoff. I said Ozark last season.
Oh, you already heard about the spinoff?
Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be on though.
Well, they had
back in the past something new.
Yeah, they had the whole story about the Mad King. But again, the
dragon guys, right?
Yeah, he didn't write no book about the Mad King, so
yeah. So they're gonna go off of whoever the writers. I'm pretty sure they're gonna include them in for something.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna probably, maybe it'd be best if they do include it, get some ideas for him, come up with some writers. They could write. They could get something going.
But
it's a lot easier if you got something to go off of. But we'll see, man. Got an original story.
Another thing that's rushed is Attack on Titan.
Oh, I still like never finished like the first season when it first came out, man. I wasn't really into it. Then at times I see it and be like, "Yo, this shit look cool."
I like the English. I don't like it in Japanese.
I don't like nothing in Japanese, to be honest. I know I take a lot of flack for that. People go, "Oh, the English voiceovers be whack," and I'm like, "Man, I want to hear what I'm watching, man. I need to understand it.
I don't want to read.
I don't got time to read, and it goes too fast. And I'm like, what do you? I want to get all that raw emotion and feel. I want to hear all of that.
Yeah.
But some people like to do the job. Oh, I don't gotta read. I can just watch it and know. And I'm like, and when we have our little debates, and in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's why you need to hear the English. You're missing some key details.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, these people I'm talking about, they really into it, so you don't want to critique them.
And then they read the manga and.
Yeah, and they got this thing where the manga is always right, and I'm like, no, that's not the case, because when people was putting me onto manga, I was reading about it, and the creators and writers, they gotta put that shit out every week, so it's stuff that they want to put that they don't put.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into the cartoon or the show, and people be like, oh, but that ain't happened in the book. And I tell people this, I said, I read about these dudes. The creator says they got to do this shit every week. It's stuff that they want to put that they can't put.
Yeah.
They can't be as detailed as they want. They got to rush it out every week. So I said, just because it's in the show and it's not in the book, don't discredit the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, oh, that's a filler. Oh, no, in the show, in the manga, he had this. And I'm like, but you can't argue with them. They take that shit way too serious.
Yeah, then they start getting heated. And
yeah. So a lot of times I keep the little knowledge to myself. Like I'm trying to give you an example. It was one when we was talking about Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yo, Naruto got like some great fucking story writing.
Yeah.
The way how you can connect and piece everything together. I said, that's like some real good story writing. I said, I can't find like too many flaws in the story. And then one of my guys, like, oh yeah, like, this is wrong and this is wrong. He explained the part where you remember when Naruto with the 9 tails and he learned how he could share his energy of power with everyone. Yeah. How the fuck he knew he can do that? How the fuck he knew? And I said, this is why y'all need to watch the shit in English instead of trying to watch the Japanese dub, because there's gonna be stuff you're gonna miss. If you watched it in English, the Fox say Naruto, it was a scene when Kakashi first found out it was Obito under the mask, and the 9 tails said Naruto trains with me, and he grabbed Kakashi and threw Kakashi, and Obito like ended up absorbing him. He said, hey, Naruto was like, hey, how do you do that? He said, hey, you can share your energy with people. I'll show you how to do it later. And they never showed it, but they pretty much let you know that that the Fox knew how to do it, and he's going to tell Naruto how to do it. But that's the problem with people that only just watch the Japanese dub, or the Japanese. They miss key things. They think they're catching everything, but really you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Because they explained to it, hey, the Fox knew how to share his energy, and he told Naruto, I could show you how to do it, just not right now. They never got into it in the cartoon, but that's how he knew he could share his energy with everyone.
And in a way, you don't have to get to it right now. They just, they have other things going on, and like
you don't have to
focus on the main story.
All they have to do is let you know the Fox knew how to do it, so that's how Naruto knew how to do it.
Well, another thing it drags on is when they put the fillers. And
that's the.
When they were explaining
some of them shit was cool.
I didn't like the element shit.
What was the element shit?
That Naruto had wind chakra.
The wind chakra.
And then there's people who have 2. There's people who have electricity.
I actually like that and stuff like that. Yeah. I hate when you could just say someone how to shoot an energy beam. I like the detail, explaining how they can do it.
Yeah.
That's why I always like even the first Naruto. I always appreciate how they broke down the Sharingan and all that.
Somebody will go on the side and start explaining and have little cartoons.
Yeah, I like that because I'm like, don't just show me he can shoot fucking laser out of his eye, break down the power and the ability. So
yeah,
I always appreciated that, But they did overdo it with the fillers. It was some of that shit I found entertaining. I like the background stories. That's cool.
Yeah.
But when they just do the regular episodes when they chasing the cat and shit like that, it'd be like, come on now. This episode wasn't needed,
Or they have a filler where they in like a different time and era.
Yeah. Stuff like that. That's unnecessary. Then they had one like that when he was fighting Metal Naruto or some shit.
Metal Naruto?
Yeah. A machine version of Naruto. Like you said, they just did like a filler. It was in a whole new different town, whatever village, but the village looked more modern. They had like houses and shit like us.
I never heard that shit.
Yeah. It was a filler episode like that. I watched like all of them. It was like a Metal Naruto. You ever played the game?
Which one?
One of them, a few of them had like the Metal Naruto or whatever.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Got rockets and shit on his arm. Yeah. So
I'm glad I didn't run into that.
but some of the, like I said, I like the background stories they did. They did the background story on Pain and Akatsuki.
Mm-hmm.
The background story of Tachi and Donzo and all. I loved all that. The Kashi background story was dope. Yamato shit was whack, but I still watched it. Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to play catch up with One Piece. One Piece is something I seen like in parts. I never watched it straight.
Yeah.
So what got me to go back all the way into it, I seen that they got all these power-ups, and I'm like, how the fuck
When I would watch a One Piece movie, and then they have the same pieces of the movie into the show, I guess more detailed.
Oh, so that bothers you.
Because I already seen it.
Oh, yeah.
I already know what happened. And
you,
like
okay.
Also like sometimes it's like little differences that I'm like catching up on.
They did that for the Boruto, the Naruto son shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the movie parts, they turned those into episodes. I feel like one of the movie parts, they turned a few of them into episodes, I was told, or whatever. But other than that, yeah. That show was slow as fuck, though, man.
For Boruto?
It's slow to pick up, man.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm watching it. It's slow. I seen every fucking episode probably except for like the last 2 months. I like to let it pile up because I hate when it gets to something good and I gotta wait. That's another reason why I wait to watch shows. If I really fuck with it, you'll probably love Game of Thrones a lot because I came at the last season, so I was able to just watch all that shit straight.
Game of Thrones, we had a viewing at the comic shop.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah,
like for the last episode, and then we like faced all the chairs, the projector, and we showed it. And first few minutes, the bitch gets stabbed.
What was the bitch?
The dragon bitch.
Oh.
And then you just hear girls crying.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Walking out.
I started to like her too, but yeah, she was becoming mad.
Yeah.
She was becoming mad. She was going to be the mad queen soon. She was jealous. Everyone was gravitating to her nephew.
The whole terrorist attack.
Yeah. Everyone was gravitating to Jon Snow.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was over when the Wildland dude, what was they called? The redhead?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them Irish people. It was pale and had red hair.
The Wildlings.
The Wildlings, yeah. He was like, hey, he said something about Jon Snow. Hey, this is our new king. And Jon said, nah, I don't want to be the king. And he said, that's why you the king. You don't want it. It should be someone like you that's not fighting for, pretty much someone that's not trying to be hungry for power.
Yeah.
And you see the queen on the sideline looking, she was smiling, but when he said that, she went straight to a frown. I said, oh shit. At first I'm thinking, man, she gonna kill Jon, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she was becoming mad. She wanted to kill everything, fuck everything up.
A hug and the stab, and the dragon just took her away.
Yeah. And Jon was out of tough because the sisters wasn't rocking with her either.
Mm-hmm.
It was like something needed to be done with her. Yeah, it was
what
cool.
What would you have me do?
You
murder? Murder my girlfriend, beloved aunt.
Yeah.
They're related.
Yeah. Because he was really the son of the Mad King? He was the son of someone. Ned took him in as a favor because they was cool with the dragon people.
Yeah.
He took him. No, his sister married one of the dragon dudes, and that was her son. And I think the sister was like, "Yo, look after him or whatever." So that was Jon Snow. That's why he was able to ride the dragons, and the dragons never attacked him and none of that. Yeah. Notice when he did it, the dragon didn't attack him. They got that loyalty to them.
Yeah, to that bloodline.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You want to end this?
Oh yeah, it definitely will.
We did an hour.
I know we bored y'all on TV show talks.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was something different, man.
I'll clip it to where it's like entertainable.
Definitely.
Oh my god, they're talking about Game of Thrones. Let me watch it. Yeah, the first 40 minutes. MMA.
Yeah, we out of here.
All right, see you guys.
Mm.
And
man.
end stream.
You seen them damn trailer to the Eternals?